So in this example we're going to look how we can use logarithms to help us solve an equation. And we have this equation here, it's 5 to the power of 2x plus 1 is equal to 7. Now what we're trying to find, our unknown x in this case, is the power. And typically when our unknown is in the power and we're trying to find that, we're going to use logarithms to help us calculate its value. So my first step in solving this problem is to take log of both sides. And I'm going to log to the base 5. You've got to remember when solving an equation, what you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. And taking logs is exactly the same way. We take the log of everything on the left hand side of our equation, and we take logs of everything on the right hand side. Okay, and we said we were going to do it to base 5. The reason for that will hopefully become clearer in a minute. So what have I got now? I've got log to the base 5 of 5 to the power of 2x plus 1 is equal to log to the base 5 of 7. Now, up this corner here we have our 3 laws of logs. We have the addition law, the subtraction law, and the power law. I'm going to use this final one here. What this law tells us is that if we've got log of a number or a value to a power, that power can be brought outside the front of the logarithm. So I'm going to employ that result for here. This power here, this 2x plus 1, using this law here, can be brought outside the front of the log. So you'll see we'll get 2x plus 1 multiplied by log to the base 5 of 5. And that is equal to log to the base 5 of 7. Now, the reason for taking it to base 5 should become clearer now. What we have here, log to the base 5 of 5, well, you should recall from a previous video, what does a log mean? Well, what this means is, what power did I raise 5 to get 5? Well, that's just a power of 1. So I can see log to the base 5 of 5 is just 1. And that really helps simplify this whole expression. This bit here is just 1. So I've actually just got 2x plus 1 on this left hand side, and that is equal to log to the base 5 of 7. So now I've got my unknown in a nicer place. I can now rearrange quite simply for it. I can subtract 1 from both sides. Again, remember the rule, what you do to one side you've got to do to the other. So I subtract 1 from both sides, so I'm going to get 2x is equal to log to the base 5 of 7 minus 1. Now this was the value of 2x, we obviously just want the value of x, so I now need to divide both sides by 2. Okay, so by doing that, I can find my x on its own, and that is equal to log to the base 5 of 7 minus 1, all divided through by 2. Now I'm going to leave my answer in this form, it's exact. If you wanted to, you could just use your calculator, type it in. Remember, if you want to put in a specific base on your calculator, you use that button there. So you could type all that in and you could get an answer to 1 or 2 or 3 decimal places, whatever you require.